With the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine officially wrapped up, we give our takeaways from the week in Indianapolis. John SCHMEELK, I know Cover 3 answers should usually have a large theme, but instead I'm going to give you the impressions I had walking away from Indianapolis in rapid-fire bullet point form. I went in thinking 2/3 of the first 30 players selected in this draft will be on the defensive side of the ball. Last week didn't change my thinking. This is a deep defensive draft. There could be as few as 5 skill position players, wide receiver, tight end, running back taken in the first round of the draft. The consensus seems to be that Nick Bosa, Quinnen Williams and Josh Allen are the 3 best players in the draft, but after that it gets a little cloudy on who comes next. You have the 2 quarterbacks in the offensive tackle class, but even the next best pass rusher seems to be in the eye of the beholder. I got votes for Clellan, pronounced Cleland, Farrell, who didn't run the 40, Jachai Polite, a lot more before the weekend than after, Brian Burns, who tested very well, and Rashawn Gary, also tested very well. Ed Oliver, who also tested well, could also be in the mix for some teams. Of all the possible first-round defensive tackles, Florida's right tackle Jawan Taylor generated the most buzz. He could be the first offensive tackle off the board. He will have stiff competition from Cody Ford, Jonah Williams, Andre Dillard, Greg Little and Dalton Risner. All of those players could be first-round picks, but 1 or 2 could get pushed into the second round in a deep class, much like Will Hernandez was last year. Watching Ohio State QB Dwayne Haskins at the podium, he seems at ease in front of a huge crowd and answered all questions calmly and thoughtfully. Being the face of a franchise is a huge responsibility for a young quarterback, and he seemed up to the challenge. I look forward to putting on the tape of linebackers Devin White and Devin Bush. Both guys are phenomenal athletes at linebacker, and I look forward to seeing how each played on Saturdays this year. This is a big person draft. My prediction is that more than half the players selected in the first round, possibly as many as 20, will be offensive linemen, interior defensive linemen, or pass rushers.